Okay, guys, so today we are just showcasing the best builds and everything, and just
No.
Huh?
Just no.
Okay, guys. So hey, homies. We're here and we are doing another tips and trick. Okay, hey, homies. Today we're doing a best loadouts part 2 on Super Doomspire because the last video did just phenomenal and just amazing, like really good and just yeah. So pretty much
The intro is "Hey homies."
it's unique, quote unquote. But anyways, so today we're gonna be showcasing the mobility, like best all around, and I don't know. Nat knows the coin farming and something else. I think Nat knows it because he's showcasing it. This guy just instantly looks to the side like no. Okay, but like, hold on, I gotta check Discord. Oh, it's
No, I'm here.
AOD. Why are you going quiet?
Area of effect damage.
Yes, and then yeah, that's pretty much the builds we're doing today. They're pretty decent, and for people that don't know how to get coins, is gonna be helpful. And yeah, so yeah, we're starting off with the best all-around build, and let's get right into it. Okay, starting off with my all-around build. First off, just best all-around rocket launcher in my opinion. I think Nat's opinion is this is the best all-around rocket launcher as well. I think
Yeah, I'm the one that told you to use it.
Yep, and legit, it's just a really good all-around. So actually we're gonna have to go back down here for this one. So this has a better bomb, like a better rocket jump than any of the other rockets. So it has a nice, it gives you some advantage mobility-wise. It has I actually should check it right here. I could check what's better about it. It has a better reload time, a better rocket speed, but it can't stagger enemies, but it can't it has a minus 15 blast radius and damage. But really, it's a really good rocket launcher, and yeah, it's just really good. Okay, moving on to the next weapon, the Shadow Blade. The Shadow Blade's a really good sword. It has a quicker swing speed, and you have a better double jump. Just barely has some nice mobility, and the lunge. Hold on, I have to reload the sword. But the lunge is 50 damage instead of like 45 or 40 on the normal swords. And yeah, and I mean, there's a little minus on the just normal hit damage, but it's still really good. Okay, moving on to the sticky bomb. The sticky bomb is just self-explanatory, and then like legit, you can just throw it anywhere. It has really good range, like it has amazing range, like incredible range. You could like legit just snipe people and just like throw it on them from cross map. I've done it before. And yeah, it's just really good, and it's just normal bomb, but you can stick it anywhere, and yeah. Okay, moving on to the slingshot. So obviously, I'm gonna use an example. You're an example. Come here, you slave. I'm joking. But so here, I shoot them. Can't really deflect the. You can't
deflect them. You literally cannot. It's why it's good. And
it does like 22 damage a hit. And now moving on to the last item in this loadout. The ball turret. It's just good on defense and offense. It ended, but legit, we've showed it off in previous videos. Or the previous video, best loadout video. It's really good, and just it's good for defense and offense. 30 damage every hit when they shoot the ball and it hits an enemy.
Alright, that shoots super balls. What is there to say?
Yeah, and it ragdolls you, and then you can have 2 of them. And then if they get hit by one, they ragdoll, and then you can just shoot them with a rocket launcher, kill them, and then you get an easy dub. Okay, now moving on to one of Nat's builds.
Alright, so now we're going to be covering my hot mobility loadout. So the first thing is the Hosshog. We literally don't care about any of its other stats other than the lower reload time and bomb jump for yeeting yourself.
Yep.
That's it. So, moving on to the next item. Normal sword, or whatever other skin you have for it, or Shadow Blade, it really doesn't matter. Yep. It does this thing when you're in the air, which shoots you up a little, which means you can kind of hover for a second. And also it does this. You know, it's pretty useful. So yeah, it's a normal sword. What do you want to say? Moving on, we have the sticky bombs. But zoom out and
Okay, zoom out. Zoomed out.
let's say I need to escape and I need to throw a bomb onto this. It'll stick to it, so I can use it as a boost. I'm not good at it, but you know what? It does that. And then also, you know, if you're in the air and you throw a bomb, you know, that's pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty
bomb
helpful.
you can throw. So if you're in the air, like, oops,
It's fine.
that wasn't intentional.
Look at that range. You can look at that.
I know. So if you're in the air and you need to shoot a bomb, you could do that.
Yep.
So moving on from the sticky bomb, which is the best bomb in the game for any build ever, we have the bloomerang. As far as I'm aware, this is a ranged weapon that you can actually use for mobility. When you throw it, it shoots out this little boomerang thing that you can bounce on. I don't know why it didn't let me bounce there. So if you throw it like over here, you can bounce on it, and out of the bounce, you can you can lunge again with your sword. So if you need, and you can also charge it up, and throw it farther. So you can get quite far with this thing. And it's just very useful, and it's a decent actual ranged weapon too. So moving on to the most obvious item in this collection, we have the trampoline trowel. You place it for 10 bricks and you go boing. Now combining all of these items, you know, you can basically fly. Link to my video in the description. JK, PJ probably won't. So yeah, you can combine the trampoline with the sword and the boomerang, and the bomb, and you bounce around the map for all eternity.
Okay, so moving on to my best, just the best way to just get coins in this game. Pretty much my strategy to get more coins. I've gotten a decent amount of coins from doing this in just a few hours. And I've gotten like 3,000 coins in like 2 hours. And so pretty much what you gotta do. So let's say I'm on blue team, which I am. So let's say I spawn and I'm like, oh hey, okay, just pick a team you want to go like target and attack. So I'm gonna pick red. I'm gonna go attack red. So basically, you throw a sticky bomb, maybe shoot that, and then just bounce over, and then if you do have enough bricks, just place the ball turret like around right here. Start taking out the spawns and knocking them off the map, and you'll start getting coins. You'll see you get 3 coins for every one you do. You also get coins from just destroying these, and they also sometimes drop eggs, which are pretty helpful to get coins. And pretty much also, if you're in a public server, people will be like, oh hey, what the frick is this kid doing? So now, like, come try to like say, hey, act like this is your base, and you come in and you're like, hey, let's try to.
No, you can't raid my friend's back.
And then it's just
Ow.
like, yeah, and then it's just like, it's like a little, and then hit them with. Oh yeah,
I'm first person trying to act
use,
dumb.
like make sure that you use the longsword as well. Like, I mean, like, it won't work if you don't, because of the legit. It has like a 60 damage like special move, which is insane, and it's just amazing. And then you, like, legit, you can get almost like around 200 to 300 coins every round doing this, assuming you get a good amount of kills every round. Like, I mean, 300 up 200. 200 coins a round is a lot. I mean, usually people.
No, it's not. I'll get 1,000.
No, you will not. Okay, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And I mean, slingshot is just because it's just good, and like it's just, if you need to, if you're on like really low health and they're chasing you, and then you can just bop bop bop, get them, they'll die, and you can live. Yeah, it's pretty much it. It's pretty much it for this build. Usually I get like 15 to 20 kills usually with this build, and I just farm coins. It's pretty good. And yeah, so moving on to Nat's final build, and the final build just for this video.
indeed. Alright, nerds, so this is my area of effect damage build. So we're gonna start with Kaboom Kabam. It's the standard rocket launcher. It has no negatives. It's just the standard rocket launcher, because if I let's go look at the items. The scope shot, hang on, where's the scope shot? There it is. Has a smaller blast radius, not exactly the greatest for effect damage. The Hoss Hog has a smaller blast radius, so you use the regular rocket, and you know it's not a bad rocket. So yeah, that's my rocket pick for the area of effect damage. Moving on to the sword, you have the great sword. Look at this bad boy. The main reason you have the great sword is because it let you jump into a group and you just go, yee!
I'm gonna kill you.
See, you just jump into a group of dudes and you go, whoa!
Ow. Frick. And then one hit from...
And you know, it's not a terrible sword. It does 40 damage base hit. And it lets you basically have a double jump.
Yep.
So yeah, that's the great sword. It's a giant friggin' sword.
Yep.
Moving on, we have the sticky bomb. You just throw it at a bunch of guys and you're bound to kill one of them. That's literally it. Moving on. Oh, frick.
Okay.
And now we have the boomerang. You throw it at a bunch of guys, you damage all of them. Or any other boomerang, really. I just prefer the boomerang because it also lets you have a big fancy jump. Woo! That's literally it. So, moving on. We have the ball turret. It's the only offensive turret. What do you expect me to say? We'll travel, whatever.
Ow.
You could slap someone with the face in it. If you're battling, come down here.
Ah.
Get down here. Wow, you can stand there for a while with this thing. If you're battling down here and you use and there's like a bunch of dudes, well, you might knock one off, and that means you have less to deal with all your other trash.
Oh god, that knockback is insane.
Yeah, I think that's the point. That's why it's for dealing with area of effect. Not exactly the greatest against one person.
Okay guys, so that was the end of the video.
I must go now. My people need me.
What is he doing? Where you going, man?
That retry.
Okay guys, so if you like that video, make sure to like and subscribe.
I must go now. My people need me.
Uh-oh. Oh god, he's going crazy again. Guys, he's going crazy. He's
watching me.
He's leaving. Oh. Okay guys, well, I guess Matt just dipped. No.
One more try.
Dude, stop it. Okay guys, so if you like that video, make sure to like and subscribe. It's it for this video.
Now. My people need me.
Okay, well, I guess this is the end of the video. He's just going crazy now. Binary Gremlin. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. We have a lot of unique viewers and and then yes, please make sure to like and subscribe and we'll appreciate it. I think Nat just completely dipped. So yeah, bye. Bye homies.